Welcome to the Spottiest stream, everyone. Hopefully you all are having a great evening. It is Thursday, July 3rd, and Royalty Series is back. It's the NA All-Star 2v2 division, sponsored by Spacebound Cowboys here. Our first view at this division, and we got some recognizable names on this stream. Would You takes on the Chipmunks. Would You, with Mari, Yanners, and Austin. Mari and Austin, both in the past. We've seen them last on Team E, yeah. Chipmunks with Mayhem, Timmy and Ricky G. I think all of these players were on, or at least I know, at least a couple of these players were on Striker Arthritis recently. I think Timmy B was on Striker Arthritis, but we've seen Mayhem before. We've seen all these players before, so it's gonna be fun here in this All-Star division to see these teams compete. Both of them are 1-0 in the Royalty Series, so we're in for a good matchup tonight in this 2v2 matchup as lobby, and hopefully just a few minutes to get things going. I won't only match tonight, but I'm hoping it'll be a good one to get to see a lot of recognizable names back on this stream. So again, welcome everybody. Prediction poll is up if you want to get your votes in on who you think will win this one. Again, both teams are 1-0. Both had a 3-1 win in week 1 as well. These teams so far have had the same start to their season. This is where those paths diverge. Somebody's gonna win, somebody's gonna lose, somebody's gonna go 2-0, someone's gonna go 1-1, and honestly, after 2 weeks going 1-1 wouldn't be a bad result for either team. But you've got off to this good of a start. You kind of want to keep it that way. Most teams are not going to be so nice to, go and lose in this week. So it's week 2. These teams definitely want to prove what they can do early. Again, in the All-Star 2v2 division. This is C3 GC1 2v2 matches. Yeah, we'll hopefully get this match started in just a few moments. He is here. Okay, once everybody's in, we're getting this match started for all of you watching again for the Royalty Series. No orgs, from what I could tell, that these teams are a part of. So 2 teams here for playing, but I know a good amount of these teams are part of organizations. Again, as I mentioned, a good amount of the people on Would You are part of the Yeah organization, Team Yeah, group, as the Chipmunks themselves. Again, I mentioned that I believe it. Timmy B is part of Striker Arthritis, so he's part of Striker Esports. One of these players part of Striker as well. So we've got some good players in here, and we definitely got some org representation, even if it maybe isn't explicit. As everybody's in, so we're gonna have Timmy B and Ricky G on the Chipmunks. And let's get this match underway. We've been waiting long enough, so our best of 5 can begin. And we'll start it in game 1. So let's get these teams in. Let's get this match underway. Would You takes on the Chipmunks. This is 2v2 action and a best of 5. Both teams are already 1-0 this season. Will be a good start for both these sides. Now looking to keep that momentum running in week 2. Would You on the blue, Chipmunks on the orange. And I actually wonder how close this matchup's going to be. The only person I don't know super well on this team, because I haven't seen them in a really long time, is Yanners, or at all. Oh, but speaking of, Yanners did go 0-1. Well, that didn't take too long, did it? Bit of an error there from Ricky G, and well, Yanners will gladly take the first goal. It kind of breaks the ice, gets you into the game. Every goal is a little step closer to winning this series, so they're not going to be too unhappy with that. Would You? A game 1 win. Or at least a game 1 first goal. Not a win just yet, but one step closer to that win, and considering that they are playing with some pretty good team chemistry already. It's going to be a tough run for the Chipmunks because, I mean, team chemistry is one of the most important things you got to build throughout the season. I'm not saying these players don't know each other. They absolutely do. They absolutely do know each other. But I know in a match like this, having team chemistry early in the season, that might allow you to win most of your early matches, as in front of the net will be cleared away by Yanners. And Austin will dunk this one and get some offense to continue for Would You, as Timmy B waits back. Yanners. Austin in behind will get beat in the challenge with a shot on Ricky G. Nearly got pumped out the way. Saves it, but it's still in front, and it's a free goal for Austin. Would you with a second as Ricky G got pushed off his back foot there by the challenge of Yanners. Maybe expecting the play on the ball from Yanners. Didn't make a great touch, left it in front of the net. And Austin will take that one and a 2-goal lead for Woodview. Oh, but a play on the kickoff here. Chipmunks will get an answer. This net is wide open. And Timmy B will have it. As Yanners, who so far has been a pretty intelligent player, playing pretty well as that first plant up, just not timing his challenge. He really shouldn't be challenging there in the first place. Kickoff that doesn't go his way. It's kickoff that he doesn't read faster. What he should do is turn around and leave the play. Let Chipmunks have ball. Just play defensively. Now Ricky G. And there you go. It's a lot better from Yanners faking out the challenge. Ricky G still has the stows. Yanners bumped out the way. The back wall in front of the net. Timmy B will not be able to hit the target. Austin will be with it as Yanners to follow. Offense for Woodview, 2-on-1, but Yanners will not need any help. He'll take a 3-1 lead. Little pop-up, Yanners trying to bait out Timmy B, and he does exactly that. Timmy B may be expecting that Yanners didn't have any boost left. Was going to challenge that just to get the ball away, but oh, he was so wrong. And Woodview will wait back as Ricky G. Saved by Yanners. Nobody back for the Chipmunks. It's a race to the net. Yanners will win it. Get the better angle on the ball. And the Chipmunks, I mean, just give this one away a bit too easily. Yanners, who has had a couple open nets already this game, will happily take another. Chipmunks just some giveaway touches, some bad touches. Straight to Yanners, who will gladly take any goal he can get. A high-scoring game mode like 2v2. Those mistakes, they'll be a refresher if you're playing offense. To make your job a whole lot easier as... Ooh, Yanners not going for the ball there. Nearly forced Austin into a terrible position. Fortunately for Woodview, the shot goes off the woodwork as Ricky G beats Yanners. The net's open, but unable to shoot this one as Austin doing it away. It's straight back to Ricky G as Yanners pushing up very high. Ricky G next to it. The play on target will not fool Yanners. Woodview stay on offense as Austin will challenge this. Yanners the only one back. He's got to be careful not to get bumped out of the play here. Great moves though, faking up the challenge from Timmy B. Now he's got the room down the field. Just keep this ball in his control in a 2v2 mode. So easy to be on those one-on-ones. You gotta be comfortable in one-on-ones because you're gonna face a lot of them. But they are tough to play against, and you don't want to be in those situations as Yanners are gonna one-on-one this time, though. He doesn't cover the net very well. He's left the play far too quickly. I don't know if he was thinking about going for boost. That's what it looked like he was going for. But a terrible decision. When you're playing defensive like that, you can't go for boost. You're just leaving the net open for them to shoot on it. An awkward play here, and Yanners making the mistake while all alone, as now he's all the way back. Clear up the field. 2-goal lead for Woodview, and see if they can keep this lead strong as Austin, who didn't get the boost, won't need it though. He's got the play on the corner. Running away with this, Timmy B. He's actually passes to the back corner. Yanners is going to jump in, and it's going to be a 3-goal lead. Yanners has 4 goals this game. As Austin just pinching midfield, recognizing there's an opening, and just takes it, and sometimes you go for those plays and they work out perfectly. This will be one of those occasions. And Woodview will be more than happy as Yanners 6-2. Well, this is almost certainly going to end game 1 if they continue to play like this. Be a long game 1 for the Chipmunks, but for Woodview, it's exactly what they want. Pick up the kickoff. Austin. Ricky G. This one pinched is a bit of a pile up in the corner. Yanners is gonna win that challenge as Austin will jump in. Low boost here for Woodview. As Yanners picking up the boost, he's got to race back. He won't do so fast enough. And for a second time this game, it's Yanners who is just leaving by boost at an inappropriate time. Not only does that hurt him, he also turns the wrong direction. He turns up the field rather than back to his net, meaning he isn't going to have as much room to cover. So he's going to have more room to cover. You're going to have a worse angle to challenge. Overall, just second time this game where Yanners has gone for boost. He may have it a third time here. He went for boost again up the kickoff and almost got caught there. I thought this game was over, but Yanners is proving that he might want to make it a little bit more interesting for Would You. Bounce off the floor will be up for Yanners. Good on offense, he's been weaker on defense, that's for certain. As Ossiton around the corner, clear back by Timmy B. Time winding down. All Would You needs to do is just play the ball away. Yanners, demo on Ricky G. So I'm certain he'll go try to take a piece of Timmy B, but won't get anything there as Ossiton, the dribble. Forcing up the play, he's got to make another touch, and actually he won't. Yanners is left back, Ricky G with the room, but without the boost to work with, he really can't do much there. Now they got another chance. This one's gone wide. And Would You, who were very casual about that, almost essentially gave them the free shot there. But it won't go in, it won't make a difference. This game's over. Would You with a win in game 1. Not the strongest performance out of Would You, especially out of Yanners on defense, but hey, he's got 5 goals this game. I think you can cut him some slack when he's scoring this many times. The offense, though, at least for them, is working, and it's working well. 6 goals on 8 shots. I don't expect that to be consistent, but I expect that if they can keep that kind of shooting going, at least in some respects, they're going to beat this Chipmunks team. Even with the defense having some slight issues with them choosing to go for boost when they shouldn't be. But if the offense continues to play well, they won't need to worry too much about defense being an issue. But they're going to have to play well here as Chipmunks. I mean, I don't know if they're going to change much going into game 2. I think what they're going to do is test and see if Would You can do it again. I don't know if they can, and well, that's not a good start. Ricky G will have a wide open net as Would You took their chance on offense, and it was Yanners who thought he could take this one. And again, he's had a bad time when it comes to challenging the ball correctly. When Austin is the last one back, Would You have been all clear. When it's Yanners who's last back, there's been some issues so far. Not a strong start for Would You. And again, all Chipmunks are doing is they're likely to just test and see if Would You is going to repeat their game 1 performance. Oh, it's Timmy B. This is a great chance for 2, and it will be. Well, I don't know what this was out of a half flip from Ossiton, but it was. I mean, that's not a half flip. Means he's not going to be there fast enough. And Timmy B, recognizing that, will just take it. I don't think he was expecting that to be so open there, but when you don't half flip correctly, you give them that space. Now, Would You down by 2 goals? A lot of work to do to come back in this game is Yanners. High touch. Ricky G won't have this. Timmy B likely just to take this to his own back corner and reset the play. Bounce. Oh, Austin goes for this. He's going to actually put himself in position, as is Yanners, who jumped as well. Ossiton can't go. Ricky G hits it wide. And Would You just waiting for the ball to come to them. Now they'll clear it out as Ossiton using a lot to just get the ball away. Yanners, high touch. Now into offense they go. Well, a bump, though, means Ricky G with a lot more room than he was expecting. And Ossiton jumps for this. That net is open. Ricky G, he's missed it. No, Timmy B as well. Oh, how do you miss that one if you're Chipmunks? Another open chance. This one, though, they miss. And Yanners looking to take full advantage of it. The bump in front of the net. What a play for Timmy B. Getting back in time. Wasting time either. As Ossiton. Ricky G to clear. Timmy B can't get it. Yanners up the sidewall. Challenged by Ricky G, who stay with that ball. Will leave it back for Timmy B. Yanners. We actually probably could have challenged on this earlier, but he'll leave it towards the net to take his chance. Now he's going to force his way through Ricky G. Bumped out anyways. Ossiton to shoot. Oh, he's missed the net there, and actually a team bump will mean that Would You really doesn't have a great opening here to take. Still they move though, as no goals yet this game. Yanners can't win the face of the ball. I don't know what this is. A bit of a pileup on the sidewall. Ossiton and Yanners cutting each other out. I need to play some defense. So as Yanners whiffed, where's Ossiton? He's waiting back, but he's not in a great position. He was not expecting that whiff from Yanners. Now defense, especially in 2v2, you're told to expect anything. I don't know if you should expect that. Two minutes left. Still no goals this game for Woodview as Yanners is playing with fire, having the ball go across his goal line like that. Chipmunks unable to react to it fast enough. See another big chance go away as Ricky G not getting bumped out. We've seen a lot. We've seen a lot of bumps still from Woodview, but none of them really connecting this game. That's been the difference so far. They're just not being able to connect on those bump attempts. Means their offense just has not been there. It's not been there. I don't know what that was from the Yanners. It didn't fool Ricky G. An offense still for the Chipmunks is, well, they've overcommit again here. Ricky G, that's not a great touch. Ossiton off the back wall. Willoughby Yanners, and Willoughby to the back of the net. Right around the back post too. Woodview breaks their goal drought with a minute 23 to go. A low-scoring game in comparison. They have not had many chances. They have not been able to take many chances. And only one away from tying this game. Yanners. The flip reset. Won't have it. Timmy B to clear. That's going to bounce nicely up the sidewall for Austin, but able to recover very quickly. Will only get a part of that ball. Ricky G beat by Yanners, and Timmy B bumped. He's not going to have a great recovery here. Is a chance for Yanners with low boost, fake, the back post, it's dinged in front, it's Austin! And it's a tie game! And Yanners, who had no boost here, playing with intuition. What a great fake, making the Chipmunks slow to the recovery, allowing Austin to jump in. 2 goals down now, tied at 2 each. Woodview have made a comeback this game, and now they fake kickoff too. Austin with room, with time, with a net in front, it is! Save away! Austin again! Here goes Yanners, won't be able to score. He's got the recovery too. Still offense for Woodview as, ooh, very slow from Yanners. He's gonna go to the back corner, Austin can't go. Timmy B missed the net, Yanners down the field. To give his team some time. 30 seconds to go. Austin gonna move Timmy B from the play. It will be cleared back to Yanners, who he's just waiting. Still waiting. Dunked by Timmy B. Chipmunks not going, though. Double commit, but it's Woodview who give themselves a play upfield because of it. Clear back. Austin. Gonna see if he can catch Timmy B out of position. He's got past him here. Has room. Infield pass. It's Yanners with 1 second left. Well, he has been quieter this game, but not in the final minutes. With 1 to go, Yanners may have won game 2. All you need to do is let this ball hit the floor. Woodview. Oh, they won't win this challenge. Timmy B keeps in the air. Ricky G to shoot. It's nowhere close. And Woodview takes 2 straight games now. Only 1 away from beating the Chipmunks in week 2. The pressure is on them. The play is theirs. Woodview, with 1 second left, win it in game 2, and now all they need is 1 more win, but Chipmunks are keeping it so close. Last game was better than the first one. They may not have won it, but I think they're not going to get swept in this series with the way that they're playing. Still, we got a game 3, and Woodview have the chance to win this series here. Still needing 1 more win, and this 3rd win's always the toughest when it comes to sweeps. Or potential sweeps. Always the toughest, because usually after 2 games your opponents realize what they're doing. It's those things where you can feel a little nervous if you're Woodview. Because you know that 2nd game was close. You know you could have lost it had a few things changed. I think, real pressure on them here because they know this Chipmunks team has definitely been good enough to beat them as... Oh, that's going to go in front. Oh, it just goes wide. Man, Woodyu did not challenge there. That could have been goal 1 for the Chipmunks. The demo. Will be room for Austin as this one cleared back by Timmy B. Yanners. What a dunk from Ricky G. Woodyu will leave this one back as clear ahead. Yanners. Second touch, not there. They get the bump on Timmy B, will not connect. And Woodyu, wow, very far back. Yanners, he's kind of out of position here. Ricky can't and won't score. And now Timmy B has no boost. Yanners to shoot, he's missed the net. He'll go for the follow-up, won't have it. But it's Austin. Oh, and he's not even close. Ricky G didn't even have to challenge him. And now back the other way, he's got the flick. Chipmunks, hold to it. Great chances, but no goals yet this game. Really one will go in soon, though. These teams are getting unbelievably close. One chance will break the deadlock in this game, and Woodyu looking to be the ones to do it. Really put the pressure on the Chipmunks as Ricky G clutch touch to prevent a sure goal from Austin. As always slowed down on the sidewall here. Timmy B's got room, but he's also got a challenge from Yanners. His second touch, not what he wanted. He wanted to put that one towards the net. Austin can't go. Oh, he's missed it up the corner. Timmy B waiting. So is Yanners. Austin isn't, though. He's going to take that one away. Give them no chance to shoot on Yanners, who himself just couldn't challenge. Now it's Ricky G. Austin's got to wait. Ricky G trying to dunk this one down. But great patience from Austin. Knows he doesn't... He actually really shouldn't challenge in that position too early. Exactly what they want him to do. And when you're playing defense, you do not want to give the attackers what they want. You want to make them play it by your rules. As Austin, the demo, open, Yanners will be missing that one. The ball was just a bit too high. He didn't feel comfortable challenging that. That's another chance for Woodyu that I'm sure they'd love to have again. Ricky G actually saving his team from what would have been a goal. That was on target. Yanners. Support. Austin. Oh, what a play! That's off the crossbar. Nearly. Goal 1 right there as well. Yanners won't have it. Austin's got to make the touch. And will. Low boost, though. Can't challenge. Yanners to go. Heavy clear ahead. Ricky G. Offside wall. Demo. Ricky G still. Risky play it from Yanners, leaving Austin all alone on defense there. But he is taking out Chipmunks players left and right. Because they don't have two players, they really can't do much. Especially when it comes to going down the field like they want to. They really want both players on offense, and when you don't get that, oftentimes you just have to kind of shrug your shoulders, give up on the play, and say, well, we gotta go back. As here's a demo now in Austin. Yanners sitting a little further back because of it. Austin's on the back post. Yanners will save, though. He'll make a second touch, too. Offense for Woodyu. No goals yet this game. The sweep on the line for Woodyu if they can just win one more. It is Austin. He missed the target. It really feels like just need one chance in front for Yanners. He hasn't had many shots this game, but you really feel like if he can just get one loose the net, that's all they need. So far, nothing. Bounce. Oh, Yanners, he's totally out of position. Ricky G demoed, though. It's open! Yanners with half a minute left! 4.5 minutes of goallessness, broken by that. The demo does make the difference. And Yanners, who, I said it, if he gets a shot close to the net, he's not missing. Well, he gets a shot close to the net, and no one to stop him. He won't miss that either. Less than 30 seconds to go now. And all Woodyu need to do is not give up a goal. Yanners to clear. Ricky G racing back. The only one back right now for the Chipmunks. And actually he's going to be beat on this. It's open for Yanners. And it's a 2-goal lead late. Will this do it? Will Woodyu win the series? Some late game heroics for a second game in a row from Yanners. Maybe not nearly as heroic as last game, but Yanners, who, man, I had some issues with his defense earlier tonight, but his offense has been there. And this will end the series, would you? A 3-0 sweep. A solid performance. And the Chipmunks lose this one in 3 games, and what a showing. So yeah, what a showing here. 3-0 for Woodview. Their season now improves to 2-0. Again, with the way that this team is surely feeling this season, coming into this season. I don't know how good they're going to be in this one. I thought they were going to be one of the underdogs in this season, but clearly they're proving that they might be a favorite instead. Again, solid, to say the very least, from them in terms of their performance. And again, we'll see how. Again, what I'm showing here. Our only match for World Series tonight, a 3-0 sweep. Unfortunately, it's not longer. But it is what it is. You take it. Therefore, would you? They will not be complaining as all their Yanners. Again, what a performance here. 3-0 sweep. And again, I'm very impressed with that. I think we're getting an interview here with them as well, so that will be. We'll probably get it looks like we might get an interview with you as well afterwards, which I'm more than happy to have that. So again, we'll get an interview here with the Would You side. Again, with a lot of players here from Team Yeah. Again, good showing for Would You. 3-0 sweep. A confident showing, I'm certain. As we'll get an interview here with them in just a few moments. I think. We're gonna get an interview here with them in just a few moments to chat with them. Impressive performance here as well. As welcome in here, Yanners and Austin. A 3-0 sweep taking down the Chipmunks. 2-0 in the season now. How are you feeling, Yanners?
Great.
Oh, fair enough. You know, it's short and sweet and to the point. But no, seriously though, 3-0. Had some tough games there. You had some clutch performances so far, Yanners. This series definitely tested you guys, especially in those last 2 games. It was close. It was really tested if you guys could hold your nerve, and you did against the Chipmunks. Had some you had late heroics in both those games. Talk to me about kind of did you feel any stress? Did you feel any pressure? Chipmunks definitely made these games drag out for quite a long time in the second and third one. Did you feel any pressure with how close these games were compared to the first one?
They were definitely speeding up. They were definitely just beating us, having some good reads. It was kind of like harder compared to the first game to put more shots on goal, find openings.
Yeah, and Austin, I know the last time I've seen you, it was in champion level divisions. Now you're kind of entering that GC level division. This EA team, and obviously a lot of you are part of EA, is getting better and better. Talk to me about it. It's like tougher competition. It's tough competition to begin with. It's tougher competition every season, always tougher and tougher. What do you say about kind of getting tougher competition like this, and always getting tougher matches and getting tougher opponents to play against?
Yeah, for sure. The players are a lot faster than in Champ. I'd say that like the reads and like honestly, like I'd expect them like not to hit a ball or something, but then they do. Then it's like, oh, and it's just over my head. So yeah, it's definitely way tougher in GC, but I've had a lot of practice in these lobbies, so I feel like kind of adapted a little bit. So Yeah.
Well, so far you guys have a solid season, 2-0. There's not too much I think you're going to be complaining about that here. I mean, obviously the idea is that you keep this going the rest of the season here, Yanners. But 2-0, not a lot of teams are going to have this good of a start to their season. Talk to me about the benefit it is that you come into the season, because so often we see teams have really slow starts to the season, and by the time playoffs come around, they still haven't been able. They've only just been able to pick things up. You guys have started out hot. Talk to me about kind of the benefit of having such a good start to your season that many other teams aren't going to have the luxury of having.
Definitely gives us like a confident booster going into the next game, already being up 2-0 in the season. I'm not sure about Austin. I believe Austin as well, but this was my first season in Royalty, so I'm like getting a feel to some of the veterans in here as well and people who have played before. And so far, starting off 2-0 is definitely a big confident boost. Um, me and Austin just trying the duoing, doing it up. Still learning from each other,
Yeah.
and I think just starting off 2-0 is definitely helping us with chemistry and just like understanding each other's play style and just how everything goes.
So far, though, you guys look pretty comfortable, and you're making some good plays as well. Your offense is looking quite stellar out there, but of course, congrats on your win here. Mari's also here with us. I know you didn't get to play at all, Mari, but getting to see this team play against Mayhem. Mayhem's your teammate in 3v3, but obviously not your teammate in 2v2. What's it like getting to beat your own teammate, or have your team beat your teammate? Hey, Mari's here.
I was,
Hello, there
I
you
was
go.
not prepared to get put on the spot.
Mari, you're being put on the spot. You're here. You're gonna be put on the spot.
And then Mari on phone moment. I mean, it's interesting to play against your own teammates and to see people compete. Honestly, it's just a lot of fun. To watch everybody go head to head. Like Timmy, Mayhem, and Ricky have all been like in and out of the team at points in time and on other teams with us. So it's really cool. Like everyone was just like really excited about the match this week. We were all like kind of conversing a little bit with each other, kind of excited. When we formed to come into Royalty, we kind of split into like two 2v2 teams. And Mayhem ended up picking up Timmy, who was his teammate in Frontier Doubles League, and then adding Ricky to the roster, which was awesome for them. Honestly, I think it's just fun. Everyone knows each other's playstyles.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
So,
I'm sure you're
yeah.
not. I'm sure you're not gonna hesitate to rub it in a little bit later again. Mayhem that your team beat him in this matchup. No, I'm joking. But anyways, you still might rub it in. I don't know. I don't know what that team dynamic. Well, I do know what the team dynamics like here. But a field sweep. You're 2-0. The benefit is you guys get to win. I don't know what you guys are gonna do. I don't know what. I'm sure next time you play on EA, it's gonna be very awkward for Mayhem here. But hey, you get your win. The benefit is you get to beat Mayhem. You get to go 2-0. Forget about who you're playing. You're 2-0 in the season. This is a strong performance for all of you. So again, congrats on that. We're gonna get some shoutouts here to end off the night here for all of you. Congrats on again your amazing win here, 3-0 against the Chipmunks here. We're gonna get some shoutouts as well. So let's start with Austin. Do you have any shoutouts? Anything you want to say? Anything you want to add? Anybody out there you want to thank?
Let's see. Anyone to shout out? What was that? Honestly, I really don't have anyone to shout out. I mean,
All right,
shout
fair.
out to Yanners for showing up and playing.
Hey, sometimes
No?
we need to celebrate the little things, and sometimes just showing up is a big achievement. I hope it's not a big achievement for Yanners, but it can be a big achievement for some players out there. Won't name any names though, but again, you guys, solid here is now. We're gonna go to Yanners. Do you have anything that you want to say? Any shoutouts?
Yeah. Shout out the team, Austin, Mari. Shout out Timmy, Ricky. Love you both. Shout out my orange cat.
I do know
He
you.
did
I
not
do know you
bother
like
me
your
this
cat.
game.
Oh, that's very nice. That's very nice of them. I have two cats. They will never get near me when I'm streaming. But I've seen your cats before. I'm sure they're very happy for you. Here, as we're gonna go to in classic cat fashion. I don't think they really care. And we'll go to. I live with cats. I know. We'll go to Mari here to end things up. Mari, you have anything you want to say to kind of round out the night to anybody out there you want to shout out?
Oh, well, shout out to you. Thank you for streaming. We
Of course.
appreciate it. We love when you stream for us. It's amazing. Shout out to the team, to EA, specifically to Biff. Shout out to Biff.
Yup.
Yeah, we love Biff. And shout out to the other team, Ricky, Mayhem, Timmy. You guys are awesome. Was a good match to watch tonight. So
Of course, and of course, you guys will be pretty happy with that result. 3-0 and a 2-0 season. Congratulations on your win here, Yanners, Austin, and Mari. Thank you so much for joining. Have an amazing rest of your night. That's the Would You roster there. 3-0 sweep, 2-0 on the season. What a solid performance from them here. As we're going to get a raid out as well. Thank you all so much for joining the Sportiest stream and for Royalty Series tonight. You all played amazingly. Take care. Have a great night. We'll see you guys again soon.